kind of results did you guys end up seeing?
On social in particular, we 5x the leads from what we were testing. Search, we had a little bit more legacy context, but we still doubled what we were looking for from the lead side. And all of that is without blowing up ad spend. And you guys are super nimble to work with us and adjust kind of on the fly and work with us as a partner too. And you guys have been really just amazing partners. So as much of like the thought leaders and expertise you guys all have there's also really just like a collaborative effort that I've loved.
All right, today I am honored to have Logan LeBouef here, former head of marketing at Knit, and now in a new role, but we've worked with Logan for the last, call it, year or so, running paid media for Knit. We actually met through a cold outbound email that I had sent Logan a long time ago, and the rest is history. But Logan, thanks for doing this for us. I appreciate it.
Yeah, I appreciate it as well. And new role, former colleagues working together at Knit, but we'll see if we can get you in this new one. It's been a month, so.
Yeah, exactly. Who knows? Maybe future colleagues again.
Exactly.
So yeah, I just have a few questions I want to ask you. Just get your honest take here. But the first one was, what was the paid media situation at Knit before we started working together?
Yeah, good question. Early stage startup. When we first joined, I think we were around 40 employees or so, but the marketing team in particular is incredibly nimble. I was running the team. Team's a relative term. There were just two of us. So all that to say, I was tackling and owning a bunch myself, and I was running the paid media. So a lot of that, as you can imagine, kind of came when I found free time. So every 2 weeks, maybe checking in on it, see how things are running. But optimization wasn't happening at the scale that we really needed it to get results. It was kind of just I knew I had to have it up and running. I had history with it running in the past, but we knew we can get more juice out of it. So yeah.
So not much. There wasn't much going on. It was just you.
Sadly, yeah.
Yeah.
A little search optimization, and our paid social was definitely lacking on that side, and we knew we had some opportunity to jump in there.
Awesome. And what made you decide to start working with Understory in particular?
Well, you did mention your outbound email, which definitely caught me. There were a couple other signals ahead of that. So maybe I'll paint the picture in two perspectives. Number one is I followed actually Adam from RB2B prior, and I know he had been mentioning you guys, and that actually caught me following you guys on LinkedIn. And I think what kind of jumped out right off the bat is really not just like self-promotional stuff, but you guys were actually sharing the secret sauce and everything you're seeing kind of behind the scenes. So it validated in my mind quickly, hey, these guys know what they're talking about. And then the second layer just doubled that. When we hopped on that call, you guys actually tackled it, not just with a pitch, but it was jumping directly into an audit. So we gave you access to our account. Your head of social or search, Chris, jumped in, and I'll be honest, I cut him off about 5 minutes in because I was like, hey, this is great. You're good. This is way better than we have. And you guys crushed any agency we had previously. So let's get up and running.
That was funny. You literally 5 minutes in, you just said, I've seen enough.
Yeah. It was tough. Yeah, it was great.
Yeah. Love that. And what did the actual process look like? So what did we actually end up building for you guys on the social and the search side?
Definitely full campaign thoughts throughout. So there was a couple stages, I guess. Early on, I think we spent a good time heavily investing into just making sure you guys are up to speed on the industry, the market. So I'd say that was about like a week worth of time. Just like, let's get up and running, see what paths looked like. And within that first week, you guys also identified a couple like quick wins. So here's some early opportunities, things that we can jump in where you have media already running. Let's just make that quick switch. But beyond that, it started to become a full-fledged campaign. So if I look at the social side, what we had run previously was very one-off campaigns. We were running things where, hey, we had a new release, let's go tease it out. We have a new white paper, let's go share it there. You guys really approached it with a full funnel view where we were able to kind of create this top of funnel approach, gathering intrigue and interest with their thought leadership, and then kind of push down funnel, ultimately to conversion efforts. And that kind of worked both on social and search. Or search, we were able to hit kind of like all stages of the funnel as well. More discovery, figuring out what keywords were earlier in the stage there, and then getting all the way deeper to more comparative assets where we were running head-to-head campaigns against competitors and doing incredibly well. So all that to say, you guys kind of approached it with the best format and structure, and we kind of jumped in on our side with, hey, here's a potential opportunity. What's the best way to potentially go tackle it? And your team came with the expertise. So it was really strong throughout.
Love that. And what kind of results did you guys end up seeing?
So all of this is relatively relative because we were light in the beginning, but on social in particular, we 5x the leads from what we were testing, the same budget. So it was really strong lift on that side. Search, we had a little bit more legacy context, but we still doubled what we were looking for from the lead side. And all of that is without blowing up ad spend. So we were essentially getting better bang for our buck across the board.
Love to hear that. More efficiency is what we're all looking for when it comes to paid ads. And last question for you. So who would you recommend Understory to and why?
Personally, I'm in the early stage space where I'm working at Series A companies and up to Series B. And I think you guys have absolutely thrived there from everything I've experienced in the past few, and obviously want to get you into this new one. But ultimately, we're early stage. We are refining product market fit, refining directions, and you guys are super nimble to work with us and adjust kind of on the fly and work with us as a partner too, where it's less of just kind of us directing expecting down where, hey, we're short on time, we're early stage of figuring everything out, and you guys have been really just amazing partners. So I know companies at the similar stage would definitely have a ton of success working with y'all because you come as a top partner and you help get those results quick. So we needed it.
I really appreciate that, and hopefully we get another chance to work together in the future. That'd be great.
Looking good.
We miss you over there, so.
That's the aspect I didn't get to touch on is as much of like the thought leaders and expertise you guys all have there. There's also really just like a collaborative effort that I've loved. It felt comfortable as a team of just two on the marketing side to be able to have my weekly touch base with the social team or the search team, and it just felt like an extension of the team. So I kind of do miss just that additional touch points with more marketers that are brilliant. So
well, for now, you only have to miss it until you get it back. So.
yeah,
All right, well, Logan, thank you so much, man. I really appreciate it.
of course, Alex. Yeah, great to see you.